Hi, Lori again, and I thought that I would show you today some of the books that we use in the program that you can be sponsoring with the Indiegogo campaign, and I'm just going to kind of show them to you on the screen here and talk about them a little bit. So the first thing I want to show you is what we call our specific skills series. This is sort of the heart of our reading program. It's leveled at all the way from preschool, which is that's what this is, picture level, all the way up to about 8th grade, and each level has 6 or 7 books with very specific skills, hence the name Specific Skills Series. This one's working within words. This one's getting the facts, getting the main idea, and so on. So these are the small books, and they're non-consumable. The children do their work on separate pages, and it's reading comprehension. Let me show you one that's going to make more sense. This is pretty typical of the pages. They read this and then they answer the questions over here, and we determine what level that they do based on assessments we do of every child, so that every child gets a specific plan. We're not going to be using all of these books with any child, but we decide after their assessments which ones they need and at what level. So another book that we use is called the Victory Drill book. I love this book because it's kind of old school, but it's just the best thing ever. And it does a wonderful job of teaching reading patterns. So this is the O as in odd page, and you can see that there's also other patterns that they've learned before in the review, and it just gives them a chance to practice. And it's old school, but it works, and so that's what we use. The Victory Drill book is a real go-to that we have for struggling readers and readers who just need a lot of practice, who maybe know how to sound out a word but need to get faster at it. This is what we use for them. We use the Victory Drill book for a lot of stuff, actually. Then this is called Daily Grams. This has a different title on the front, but it is Daily Grams. Grams stands for Guided Review Aiding Mastery Skills. And what we love about this book is that it has on each page basically 5 little exercises. And this one covers, well, they all will cover capitalization, punctuation, parts of speech, and then my favorite part, sentence combining. This is really great for writing fluency. The kids read 3 sentences, and then they take the information in those 3 sentences and they have to put it into 1 sentence, which sort of forces them to think about their own writing, and it's just a really good thing. And it's very quick and easy, very, very straightforward. You'll notice that none of our books really have a whole lot of hearts and flowers and coloring anything. It's just sort of like, learn this, do this. And the kids love it because they're so proud of themselves for being able to do this stuff. Also, it's very, very succinct and concise. We say concise and consecutive. And it's just learn this, move on, and the kids love it because they get a real sense of accomplishment. This is something new for us. It's called Draw Then Write. And this is to motivate the younger children to write. So on each page they're taught how to draw a figure. They draw a picture in here, and then they're given some suggested words, and they're to write a sentence about that page. It's for very young writers, but it's to encourage them to have fun with it, and it works really well. Let's see. Oh, one of my favorites. This is Teach Your Child to Read in 100 Easy Lessons. This is our go-to curriculum for beginning, very beginning readers. I've never had a child who did not learn to read with this method. It is really funny looking. The large bold letters are the things you actually have the child read. The red letters are an actual script that make this program very, very, very volunteer friendly. And it's amazing. Anyone can pick it up and teach a child. If somebody on Monday does lesson 1 with the child, somebody else on Tuesday can do lesson 2. It's really amazing, and it works. I have had very severely developmentally delayed children do well with this, and I have had older children who didn't know how to read. I once had a 5th grader who couldn't read. And I was able to teach him, and it doesn't look like baby stuff, and they love it because they get into reading words and sentences very well. You can see here they're already reading words just a few lessons in, and by the end of the book, literally 100 lessons later, they are reading paragraphs, sentences and paragraphs. Where is it? There we go. So I love this book. I love this so much. It's based on the DISTAR method of teaching reading, which is heavily researched and wonderful. And it's been condensed down. It was written for homeschoolers, so they'd be able to use it in their homes with their kids. Let me see if there's anything else here I want to show you. Oh, this is Mastering Essential Math Skills. This, I'm not even sure this is on the Indiegogo list. If it isn't, it should be. But I'll show it to you anyway. It's a little bit higher level. That's why I'm not sure if it's on our list or not this year. But it's every day they learn something new, and then they review everything they've learned, and they have a chance to learn and practice their basic skills. So they practice adding or subtracting or multiplying just really quick with these little wheels. Our backbone of our math program is called Calculator, and I do not have a sample of that here, but it really is just a set of leveled worksheets. You learn how to add 1 plus 1, 2 plus 1. You have the plus 1s first, then you do the plus 2s, the plus 3s, and if you're beyond that, again based on our testing, then you do subtraction, multiplication, division, fractions, and you just start at whatever level you're at and continue on. And they're timed, so the children have to learn how to really know those facts, and then they move on, and they love it. I have kids do worksheet after worksheet just because they want to, because they love the challenge. And then for children who get stuck on a concept, this is the Math UC set of blocks that we're asking you to fund also as one of the Indiegogo selections. And this just allows us to pull out the 1s, the 10s, and then these all are 5s and 6s and 7s, and we put them on these racks here, and we're able to do multiplication, subtraction, addition, subtraction, and even multiplication and division with the blocks. And we're able to get them to understand the concept so that they can then go back to the worksheets and drill on that. But they have to understand what they're doing first. So this is what we do when the children need help with that. So that's our basic curriculum. And I wanted to show it to you so you'd be as involved as you can be and you'd know what you're purchasing. And again, guys, jump in there. Buy something. Buy more than one something. We need this stuff for the kids. Thank you.